you get 2k squared plus 17k plus 30. Okay. Then sometimes, you know, when we do this, we try to make this numerator fall to the left and it gives us the wrong answer. Make the numerator fall to the right in this fashion. So that means put the numerator inside this radical here like this. Okay. Now when you do polynomial long division, all you're looking at, I'm looking at this first term. So I have this k and I have this 2k squared. I ignore everything else for right now. So what I'm doing, I'm going to say 2k squared divided by k, which is going to give me a 2k. Okay. I said 2k squared divided by k gives me 2k. Now I got to take this 2k and distribute it into each of these terms. So 2k times k is a 2k squared. 2k times 6 is a positive 12k. Now remember, in the example, in that little, you know, when I did it with the numbers, I had to subtract this line. So you need to subtract this line. Actually, I want to change that color. Yeah, this line needs to be subtracted. It's really important. And when you subtract it, so here you're going to subtract. And also, please, I can't stress this enough, when you subtract, add your parentheses, because this means you need to distribute. This is another thing I see a lot of times. You know, we forget to add the parentheses, so then you don't know to distribute, and it's going to throw everything off. So when you subtract this line, add your parentheses so you know you got to say negative times this 2k squared, negative times this 12k. Okay. So then when you do this, you get 2k squared minus 2k, so there's actually a 0 here. And then 17 minus 12 leaves you with a positive 5. Okay. And then you just bring down your plus 30. Okay. So then, now the same, I'm just going to repeat the process. So I'm going to say this 5k divided by k leaves me with a positive 5. So 5 times k, again, is going to be 5k. 5 times 6 is plus 30. So again, when you subtract the two lines, you say that first line minus this in parentheses. You see you get 0. So then your solution, so this original thing here is equal to 2k plus 5. Okay, so this whole dividing by a polynomial, this whole section, 5, all we're doing is this polynomial long division like what you see on the screen now. Okay, so let me see, that was example 2. Let's keep moving. Alright, so in example 3, there's a slight change. So in example 3, we're given, or we're instructed to divide 4x cubed plus 3x, 4x cubed plus 3x minus 8 by x plus 2. Okay. Now, if you look at this polynomial, notice it goes, usually it'll be like x cubed plus something x squared plus something x plus something. In this case, there's an x squared term missing from here. We need to put that back so you have the exponents go from 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. So when you do this polynomial long division, it needs to become, so what I'm saying is we're dividing this 4x cubed plus 3x minus 8 divided by x plus 2. This is what we're working with, okay? But we need to make sure the exponents go from 3 to 1, 0. So this needs to become 4x cubed plus 0x squared plus 3x minus 8. So if you look at the exponents, it goes from 3 to 1, and then x to the 0 is a 1, so it goes 3 to 1, 0. So this is the polynomial. This is actually what we're doing in this case. Divided by x plus 2. Okay. Again, when I say falls to the right, this falls to the right, that means put this numerator inside your radical. Okay. So when you write it in long division, it's going to be x plus 2 divided into, you have a 4x cubed plus, again, I'm going to keep that color change, plus 0x squared plus 3x minus 8. Okay. So this is what we're working with in this case. Okay. So again, if I look at this 4x cubed, I'm going to say 4x cubed divided by x, and I get 4x squared. So now I want to distribute this 4x squared into each of these. So I'm going to say 4x squared times x. So 4x squared times x is 4x cubed. 4x squared times 2 is a plus 8x squared. Okay. Again, subtract the two lines. So with your parentheses. Alright, so 4x cubed minus 4x is 0. 0 minus 8x squared is a negative 8x squared. Bring everything else down. Okay. So now I'm just looking at this first term again. This negative 8x squared divided by x gives me negative 8x. Okay. Multiply it back, so you get negative 8x squared. 8 times 2 is negative 16x. 8 times, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. 8x. Let's see. 8x squared. Oh, okay, I see where I made my mistake. It should be, hold on. Should just be those two terms. Oh yeah, this is fine. Negative 8x. Let me see. Negative 8x squared. And that's it. That's all I could do. Okay, so yeah, this is fine. Alright, so again, when you subtract the two, this is why I was like, you have to just keep practicing those, keeping track of the signs. So when you subtract the first line from the second, you get a negative 8x plus 8x, so that's actually 0. You get 3 plus 16 is 19x. Bring everything else down. Okay. I can only do this one more time. So I have 19x divided by x leaves me a positive 19. 19 times x is 19x. 19 times 2, yeah, this is right. 19 times 2, 20, 40, is 38. Let's see. Yeah, this is it. So then when you do this, now sometimes it's not always going to work out to 0. I think in those other examples, it worked out to 0.